Now, from Into Tomorrow, this is an ITTV special report.
Our next guest is taking mobile technology to the next level. Plus, he's a fun guy to talk to. We always enjoy having him on the program. He's the head of marketing for all of Europe. Yes, one guy heads all of Europe for a company called ViewSonic. And if you're watching the videos, all of our guests this week and next on video as well, have no fear, come by intotomorrow.com at your leisure and check out the videos. You'll see that he's got birds on his shirt. Well, there you go, the ViewSonic birds. What kind of birds are they again?
Gaudian finches.
Golden finches.
Gaudian.
Oh, Gaudian.
Gaudian.
Is that your British accent or guardian finches?
Gaudian.
Gaudian.
Gaudian finches.
Okay.
Yeah. Very colourful and Australian, I think.
Tasty as well?
I can't comment. It depends on the situation.
Tell me how you're currently, James. James Coulson, by the way, if I didn't mention his name, and you can't see his name tag, it's hiding under the desk. But ViewSonic is the important thing. Head of all of Europe for marketing. And what are you doing with us these days to help us see the difference?
That's a good question.
Boy, thanks. That's why I get the medium bucks. But let's show us the new goodies. Okay, we've got a V350 smartphone.
Yeah, we've got a lot going on, but I've brought the two most exciting products for us at the moment. We have the V350 dual SIM, the world's first dual SIM Android 3G phone.
It's a dual SIM.
Yeah, so
Android 3D.
So you guys will probably love this, traveling around the world. So you can keep your home SIM in there, receive your numbers, but you can go abroad. You can buy a local data plan. You know, all you can eat 30-day SIM, and you can point your web browsing, all your data towards that, but receive calls on the other. But they can both, they're simultaneous. They're not mutually exclusive.
Well, never mind all that, which is cool in and of itself, but I'm spinning on the screen this interface. What is this interface called? This is
That's
something
quite cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's called ViewScene.
ViewScene.
What we've done is we've taken the Android OS and we've bought some, we've developed and bought some software where allows us to improve on top of the Android OS experience. So what you get is a new usual number, Android experience. You can turn it off, but what this allows you to do is really enhance the graphical interface. But it's more interactive. It shows you where you want to get to in the menus. When you start to scroll, you know where you are. When you start scrolling, how fast you need to scroll.
I mean, I have to make sure that everyone in our audience sees this video interview because I'm mesmerized by this on the phone, and it's an Android phone, so yay, kudos to you guys. But just the fact that you're spinning this ViewScene.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has their own thing, on top of Android, all the different manufacturers. But for this to do something very cool, I mean, here's even a clock that's sort of waking up and just doing fun things. I'm not even touching the phone.
It just draws you into it.
It does.
It kind of gives you a cheeky preview of what
cheeky preview.
A cheeky preview.
I see. Now you sound like Craig Ferguson. You probably don't even know who that is.
Nope.
Oh, big star well, he thinks he is in the U.S. But now this is the smartphone, the 350 smartphone.
Yeah. So it's
from ViewSonic. Available yet?
2 weeks time. Amazon inside Europe. It's an Amazon pre-order. So we're quite proud of it. It's dual SIM, like I say, and you're more than welcome. If I may?
Yes, you may.
If I go home,
I'm allowing him to touch his own product. He's allowed to do so.
If I go to settings,
yeah,
just to give you but this is at hardware level. This isn't anything we've done. This was already built into Android. This allows us to choose which SIM we want to go to, those sort of environments. But if we go home again, we make a call, but it's easy. It stitches the address books together seamlessly. Yeah. So you would dial your number, and then you choose which SIM you wish to dial out on, SIM 1 or SIM 2.
So if you're traveling internationally in a different SIM card, it's very easy to deal with.
Or you may be domestic, and you have a work phone and a personal phone. Like a lot of companies want to save costs now by separating those data plans.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. And I'm also impressed that you have the Into Tomorrow app on your devices as well. But now, before we run out of time, the ViewPad 7, where you can see all of this cool stuff even bigger.
Yeah, this is our 7-inch. This is our real flagship product. So again, you got ViewScene, very much an interactive interface. But the key USPs on this, you've got, for the first time ever, you've got Android 3.2. Honeycomb 3.2 coming in. So Honeycomb for tablets. This is the world's first 7-inch Honeycomb 3.2.
The ViewSonic finches even come up on the clock. I noticed. Oh, how cute!
But again, ViewScene allows you 16 panes, multiple time zones. So it's an enhancement to the Honeycomb interface. but you can turn it off if you want a vanilla Android experience. We allow you to do that.
Why would you? I mean, you have something this fun, you know, you'd be drawn in constantly.
But the back, if you spin it around, it's
happy to do so.
Slight differentiator here. It's a double injection plastic molded back, so it's durable but light. So it's only coming in about 380
Why is ViewSonic upside down on the back?
It's it's not. It's a multi-sensor, multi-rotational screen. So
I picked up on
it's
that.
technology. You'll
Yeah,
get
and even the flash is just a different design. It's a little triangle.
yeah, kind of a V.
Yeah, for ViewSonic.
Yeah.
Do you think? Very clever.
That's what I'm telling you.
And next to the flash is the opening
meg.
for the camera.
Yeah.
Also
5 meg.
5 meg. Okay,
5 meg camera.
so plenty of megapixels.
Yep.
That you can take great pictures of.
Yeah, all you need. So 2 meg. It's a front and back camera. Still only relatively low number of devices in the market still have front and back cameras.
Yeah.
8 gig on board. It's all Wi-Fi. There's a 4G, 3.5G product coming along in a month's time. This will be out at the end of the month.
Dynamite. And do you have any kind of pricing on these devices yet?
So this, where I'm in Europe, at ceiling limit of €349, £299. I can't convert that into dollars for you.
Oh, come on! Why not?
Because
it's a lot
at the moment. We're waiting to see if the United States want it. We'll ship it.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, first of all, when enough people see this, as they are on our program, I think you will be shipping to the U.S. It's one of the, I actually can say, it's the most interesting interface. I mean, I've had all the manufacturers pretty much of Android, and some of them have some cool stuff. You know, Andres and Horatio on our team both carry Android devices as well, and there's some cool stuff. This is the coolest as far as that interface on top of the Android operating. You're welcome, as if you did it yourself.
I did actually do it myself.
Yeah. I don't believe it.
That's why it's so tight.
As you might say, rubbish.
Rubbish.
Yeah. James Coulson.
Or not rubbish.
Or not. Is the head of marketing for all of Europe. That's a lot of territory.
That's a lot of territory. 26, 27 countries now.
Yeah, and adding perhaps.
Maybe as
we speak, it might be 30 countries for all we know, or less. It could be fewer even. Anyway, ViewSonic.com. If you want to impress James, ViewSonicEurope.com. But that's a much smaller audience. And so ViewSonic.com will get you there. Thanks again for putting up with us and joining us on the program.
Always a pleasure.
And keep yourself designing and making very cool products. We'll keep talking about them.
Thank you, Dan.
It's my pleasure. IntoTomorrow.com, because I know you want to see the video of James demonstrating the ViewScene and all the cool stuff on the ViewPad and the smartphone as well from ViewSonic. Check it all out. IntoTomorrow.com. I'm Dave Graveline, back with much more from Berlin, Germany, and IFA and the ShowStoppers Press Event. Don't go away.